Hey everybody, it's what's today, the Saturday the 11th of August, somewhere around 2:30 in the afternoon I think, and there's a black cat. Zoe, puss 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 puss, what you doing? You doing row? It's so hard being a cat in this family. Anyway, we went out this morning. We were looking for a standing lamp because our standing lamp died. While we were looking for a standing lamp, don't ask, we spotted this. We were in Bunnings at the time. Now, for those of you who were overseas and might not know what Bunnings is a very big hardware store. It's sort of like a, I don't know, a Walmart of hardware only. So anyway, we spotted this. It's a mobile green wall, watering kit included. We thought this would be really good for our herbs, so I'm going to get it all out and put it together. I won't bore you with the putting together bit, and see how it goes. I thought you all might be interested, so here we go. So in the box, here we have 2 large pots, 8 small pots, and all these bits and pieces. They were neatly tied together with zip ties. And gee, they give me a fantastic tool to do it all with. I might just go and get something better. Okay, let's see how this... Oh, and of course, that came with instructions. We all know what instructions are for, don't we? The last resort. Okay, some while later, so far so good. Reading the instructions, it says we've got 2 large pots and 9 small pots with the things that go in them. 4 poles that make the back, which it does, and 2 that make the front, 4 wheels. Doesn't tell me about these frames. Doesn't tell me about the frames on the back here that these guys sit on, as you can see. Right. It tells me I've got 12 of these. There's 13. Tells me I've got 12 inline drippers, which I do on an end. Tells me I've got that. Doesn't mention that, and it doesn't mention these guys. I have got no idea what these guys are. And the instructions, as usual, are better taken with a glass of wine or beer. So what I think we're going to do is not worry about the inline drippers, but just load the pots up and water them like we normally do. We'll see how that goes. Oh, ow! Who put that chair there? Jesus. Okay, so there we have it. Now what I've done is I've left the top 3 with nothing in it. I've moved the mint from there to there, and I know it looks a bit daggy, but it'll come good. I've moved the parsley from what is now an empty water well pot to there. I've taken the rosemary that was in there and put it there. I've planted some coriander and some sage. Sage? Yeah, I've got a sage there, and I've planted some basil in there. And I've got oregano there and thyme there, and I've put some extra thyme seeds in there. And over here I've got another rosemary and some fennel. So now I've got 3 spots that I can put other herbs in, and I've got an empty water well pot about the size of that one up in the shed. And also I saved the echidna and the possum from a fate worse than drowning in potting mix. There you have it. I've got to say the instructions for this were pretty bloody terrible, but a little bit of common sense prevailed, so not too hard in the end. The watering system, yeah, it says you got to plug it into a tap and take up the whole tap for all of eternity, and I'm not doing that, so we're just going to water it when we do our watering normally. And that's it. So hope you enjoyed that one. But if you go and buy one of these from Bunnings, I recommend a glass of wine or a bottle of beer with it. No worries. See you all next time.